Hello, everyone.
Hi.
We're back. We
Could
couldn't stay
not stay
away.
away. Jinx.
It's just in our brains. We can't stop thinking about it. I had two people text me about this game today.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's just so good. And it's like I
Yeah.
thought we would hit a wall. Um, but I still feel like we're learning substantial things every day.
I agree. I'm wondering I don't I don't really know what's happening or what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, story wise, we have such small bits and pieces. It's kind of hard to say.
Hmm.
Um, all right, let's get our free room. Okay, all of these are new, huh? Let's get some items right away.
Yeah.
Shovel, yes, please.
Special items.
And this, hello, a gear wrench. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity.
What?
What are the mechanical? Is that like the pump room and stuff? Maybe?
I guess anything with a gear next to it. I kind of think the breaker box has a gear. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be good.
Hmm.
So far, all of those rooms have had something in them, like story or like utility wise or something. Mm, just go
I
with
feel
the
like we get
bar.
offered the storeroom so early every single time.
Right, and it's like a dead end. I don't want to do it first thing.
Yeah.
Okay, box next to this box contains gems. A box next to this box is true. The box next to this box is false. Well, if these are both true and this one is false, then they would be in white. If it was true, true, false. Oh wait, no, it would be they wouldn't be in white. Um, or yes, yeah, they would. The box next to this
Yeah.
box contains gems, and then a box next to this one is true. So if black was true,
They
then
would.
this was true. This would be false.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
That should check out.
Mm-hmm.
Security right
I think I
away.
would get tired of writing those if I was
Yeah,
the game developers.
I agree. Oh,
Oh my god.
I mean commonplace. I think
Yeah.
we want that every time, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do. I'm gonna roll the dice and just say hi and change the offline mode to unlocked. And just assume that we will get the breaker box room.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. The lab again would be.
We have not been in the lab in a while.
Let's do it. We can adjust the rarity as well. Do we want to make
Hmm.
this one more commonplace?
I don't know.
I kind of feel like leaving it.
It takes a gem.
Yeah, we'll just leave it. Hi, Drunk. Hi, Kath. We're on
Hey.
18? Yes, day 18. We've been to the
Mm.
antechamber once.
We got the basement key and didn't figure out what to do with it before the day ended.
Yeah, which was a bummer, but that's okay. All right, let's do an experiment. Each time you find some trash while digging. Oh, we do have a shovel today.
Ooh, and we do be getting trash.
And this would just basically give us something for our trash.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, let's just do that. Cool. Now, does this take place today or remain active for the rest of the day after approval?
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool. Can we take... Can we check email from here?
No, only in the office that we haven't been to yet.
Oh, dang. Okay. Look at the map today. This map?
Oh, yeah, the experiment's on there.
Oh, I see. I see.
Been our fave discovery. I really enjoyed getting into the apple orchard because that was like the first thing we looked at.
Yeah, that was a big one. Honestly, we found the mirror room yesterday. And
Oh, that was fun.
that one was a good one. Like we were, like our little minds were blown by that one.
Yeah.
Sure. I think I'm going to not go in there yet, though. We can go that way if we need to, but I'm gonna try and get the room. Yeah, the mirror room, it was, really trippy, and I just was not expecting the doors to go up the way they did.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool.
Also, the fortune teller room.
Mm-hmm. The rumpus room.
The rumpus room.
That always makes me think
That
of
was cool.
the Carousel of Progress at Disney. The rumpus.
Oh yeah. The
Man.
the fortune teller guy makes me think of Big.
Yeah, for sure. Same. Do we want a storeroom or a closet? I mean, we could do the bedroom too, but I mean, it's cuts off here, no matter what. Yeah, the fortune teller is cool, but also I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
More dig spots.
Yeah, let's do it. Going. Cool. Pebbles. Hey.
That's fun.
We got stuff. Love getting stuff. All right. Pantry wouldn't be bad. Yeah. Let's see what we can do this way.
The aquarium was cool too.
Yeah, I'm curious about the aquarium because I want to
We can drain it.
drain it, which seems bad, but like also I'm curious what will happen.
Yeah. Do you remember yesterday we needed to know today's date? Why did we need that?
There's a safe in the room that we picked outside
Oh yeah,
that we can set
the cellar thing.
like a time for it to open.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha.
Got a box. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So much money.
Love that. Okay. I mean, we might as well do it through here because then we can at least choose what it's going to be. Ugh. Sure.
Huh, that's funny that I just mentioned the aquarium.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't gotten it in a long time. Only ever had it once. Alright. Cooling. Okay. Yeah, it's like, what is gonna change about this once it's drained?
What's gonna
Other
happen to
than
the fish?
then the fish will probably die, which makes me feel bad. Four items.
Who is taking care of the fish?
Also a very good question. Don't really want to use a gem, but
No.
this cuts us off. I mean, we
You
can
can't
go.
buy keys at the commissary, can you?
I don't think so.
Mm.
Sometimes. All right. It's kind of useful to have it on the map at least.
True.
What can we buy
Why
here?
is there a game machine there? You think we can turn that on sometime?
We buy him.
We love this thing. I got asked about my magnifying glass tattoo today.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Well, he said, "Is that a banjo?" No, that doesn't look like a banjo. And I'm like,
No, it doesn't.
It's a magnifying glass. Ooh. Mm.
Now I just really want the mailroom.
Yeah. Let's shoot for that.
One day I'm gonna get to read it. We also should have a package, or no, we claimed our package from the mailroom.
We haven't been in the workshop in a long time.
Mm-mm.
Do we have much stuff in our inventory? I mean,
Got
yeah.
a couple things. It doesn't cost anything. Let's move
Oh,
this to standard, maybe.
yeah.
Because again, it doesn't cost anything, so.
Oh my gosh, music. Oh, wait, this is the one we already had.
We have that one. Yeah.
Bummer.
Broken lever. Any other other goodies in here before I click on this. Okay, shovel and the broken lever go together. So, sure. Oh, and something.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do love the West Wing Hall.
It's a good one.
It is.
Let's go down a little bit. Okay, go in there. Okay. Ten. 80, 88, 10. Cool. We were
Nice.
running low. Dang. Well, it's a dead end, so
Got it.
yeah, we might be able to
Or
make
dead,
something with
but-
the workshop.
Ooh, nice.
Cool. And a nice
And a reroll.
little reroll. I will take it.
Dang. Why does it keep wanting?
Wants a third thing, but I don't know what that thing is. Alright, we can continue going up. Okay.
Mm. 3 keys. New book. Cool.
Dang. Bro, these kind of suck.
If we do the pool, the pump room is what allows us to drain things, right?
We can't do the pool though.
Oh, because we don't have a gem. Fuck.
Yeah.
Lose half your steps. Ugh. But
Yeah.
that's
Do we want to
way-
re-roll these?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because they're all kind of bad.
Mm.
7 locked doors. We have no keys. Sure.
I bet.
Is there any... We looked at this with the magnifying glass. Is there any point? Okay. Is there anything on this? Doesn't seem like it. Just let me have the mail room. Ugh, the breaker box.
That'll let us go through the security door, right?
It will, yeah. That. Yeah, we want this.
All the time.
Alright, so off. I don't know what this does.
You've gotten very quick at it.
I just don't know why we want them all purple. No clue.
Left it in. Dang. Where's the
Okay.
mailroom?
Today's the day we test this. So I turned this off. So let's see if we lose 2 steps or just 1.
That was so funny.
I was right. No!
Man, we never.
What the fuck is
that.
this?
The foundation does not reach that edge. What?
Okay, we gotta do that. That feels like some basement shit. What the fuck?
What is happening?
Bro, what the fuck is that?
There's an elevator. Oh, nice.
What the hell? How do we work it? Like, what is...
Would it lower, you think, if we made it to the antechamber?
I mean, I have no
Or
clue, honestly.
that's wild. Does not reset each day. Does that mean the foundation is always going to be in that location?
I'm assuming it means if you make some sort of change to this room, that change would be permanent.
Interesting.
But what do I know as far as how true that is? Like, it could be not that at all.
What day? We are on day 18, right?
Yes. Oh, God damn it.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
No! Fuck. Okay. And that other door is locked as well.
Is the den door is locked?
I don't remember if we tried that way or if this was just like the direction we went. Well, we could buy keys.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
I just want the mailroom, please. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is still the chapel down there. We can go
right.
back to if we need to. I think that's unlocked. Now, is this safe gonna have the same things in it, do we think?
Probably. Because we're looking for the letters, right? And we need 8 different safes, so I feel like, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, at least we get a gem out of it.
Oh, we do get a gem each time. That's cool.
Is there anything to look at on this? I don't really think so. Okay.
We have so many items.
Going this way. We do have a lot of items. They'll give us
Oh, nice.
food. Shepherd's pie? Country stew pie.
Nice.
We do not have a boiler room, but that's okay. I'll take 20 steps. Thank you. Alright, cool. Don't suppose it super matters which way we go. This could be good, but it uses up our gem.
It's better than the
dead
laboratory.
ends. Okay. Is today the bad day? No. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. Plus a gem. Okay, well.
Oh.
Got our gem back. It still bugs me that this has a clock on the bottom. That's one of those things I just sort of think about. What
Why
is
there's
that?
a clock?
Why is it there? I mean, this connects up with the antechamber, but doesn't do anything for us, so...
Yeah.
And, like, we're most of the... I'm just gonna do this one, honestly.
Okay.
We're almost done with this run. I think just by drafting it, it has the effect.
Oh, it does the thing. Ooh, maybe look at the notes since we have the magnifying glass.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
in case.
At this point, I'm just hunting for the mailroom, basically.
I know.
To make them, like, this
It would
day
be very
mean something.
disappointing if we finally have a magnifying glass and we don't draft the mailroom.
Yeah. Well, we're out of steps.
Is that door locked?
Or not out of steps, but,
Keys.
locked off out of keys. Was this door locked? Yeah. Okay. So we're going all the way down to the chapel. Just to see. Okay, that's a dead
I
end.
only have 3 coins.
Gosh, how do we get there? So, library, hall, workshop, spare room. You just go all the way across. Gorsh. Okay. If we get really lucky and is it worth walking in there and then going back up to the utility closet in the dark room?
No.
I don't really feel like it is either. Hallway, or no,
Right?
just straight into the chapel. That's right. Dang. Okay. We ain't got no money.
Gosh, golly.
Well, we could start tomorrow with 2 gold.
Ugh.
Woo! I mean, everything else is locked, so there's no point in getting gems. And we can't do this, so I guess we'll just start tomorrow with 2 gold.
Damn it, Hannah, I cannot believe we have the magnifying glass.
I was really hoping that we would get offered the what's it called? Coat check on our last thing so that we could put the magnifying glass in
Keep the magnifying glass. Yeah.
there. Okay.
There's not anything else like outside that we wanted to do, right?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Not a complete bust. Like changing the room rarity is good. That'll be very helpful.
True. Yep.
Especially the breaker box. I feel like it took us kind of weirdly long to get the breaker box that day. It's usually offered like in the first like 5 or 6 rooms. Is there did I miss that there's like any sort of time limit that we have to solve this? Okay, I want to stay and watch, but now I want to go play myself. Good luck. Thank you.
That's so understandable. Have fun.
Totally get it.
I don't
Oh,
know.
no time limit. Okay, cool. Great.
That's good. Less stressful.
I forgot to go to the outside room. I need to do that. Oops. Check your map. You have a new permanent foundation room. Oh, it does just stay there. Ah,
Nice.
shit. Okay. All right. That seems
so what are
important.
we- so-
I don't know why that's big
I
news,
mean now.
but that feels like big news.
Bye.
Goodbye. All right, so we could do a shrine again. We haven't done the root cellar yet. Let's do it.
Yeah.
It'd be fun if we came down here and there was just a free shovel.
I know. I was like, wait, the root cellar doesn't give us a shovel? There's so many dig spots. What if we go this whole day and that we don't get a shovel?
I know I wanted to try at least all of these rooms like once.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories named Mary. Yeah, so Marion disappeared. No sign has been
Yeah.
found yet.
No
And why-
sign.
No sign. Which is very important. Also, why is X, Y, Z, A, B, C here? The hell?
What? Oh my god, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, to write that down.
I mean, it's just the last 3 letters and the first 3 letters of the alphabet, but like, what? This has got to
But
mean
why?
something. This doesn't
Some
seem like
sign?
a significant piece of paper at all. And I'm sure it is. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
So we've got, oh, I wish I could zoom in on this. Thomas and Oravel, and then William Epson and Lady Ashlyn. They had Clara and Lionel, and then Clara married Simon Sinclair. Wait,
Okay, that's not us, so...
we are Simon P. something.
We're just maybe named after him.
Yeah, so we have a dad or grandfather or uncle or something. So we're Mary's descendant in some way.
Why wouldn't we be on here? Guess this look old.
Yeah, this looks old. I'm definitely taking a picture of this too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Am I missing anything else in here? I'm looking for one of those little knobs to turn for the little
right.
blue flames outside, but I don't see one.
Those
Oh,
are pretty.
eat these carrots.
I know I want to eat the potatoes too.
Yeah, let me eat the potatoes.
Why can't we friggin' what's his name in the Martian sustained himself off potatoes?
He sure did. Mark Watney.
Mark Watney.
Potatoes are so goated. It's crazy. You know we gotta do it to him. Gotta do the dead at the beginning of the day.
Fault.
Now,
Ooh.
the heck? We're getting all these crazy new rooms that we have never seen. Give me that shovel. Dang it.
That's true. Maybe it's because they're raw potatoes.
Man, I'm getting spoiled. We've been getting treats when we come in here and there's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, security's always good. Got the breaker box set up, so let's just do this. Cool. Alright. So that wrapped us back around, so let's go this way. Not mad about another den. I mean, sure. I feel like it's
What the heck? Okay, maybe we try to like get a closet with items or something.
Yeah, let's try and get a shovel. Oh my god. Today is a shovel sort of day.
Not having that one was green rooms don't cost gems to draft if you draft that one. That's kind of cool. Good to know.
Mm-hmm. Gems are in the blue box. Every statement with the word black is false. The gems are in the black box. It seems like they're in the blue box. Because we would have true, true, false.
Yep.
Now, okay, what the fuck? The gems are in the blue box. If that's true, every statement with the word black is false.
So that would make that true. If that was false.
How are you supposed to determine that, though? Every statement with the word black is false.
So then that could be false, that could be true, and the other one could be false. You're right.
My brain's just fucked, I think. Okay. Back up to the chapel. That sucks. Sometimes we don't. Oh my god.
They're everywhere.
Don't tell me you don't give me an item. Okay.
Maybe if we had had that on yesterday when we had so many items, it would have.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna pick this because sometimes there's a shovel out here, and that would be so amazing. But no. No shovel for us.
Damn.
While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Damn.
That is a lot. We haven't gems.
Yeah, but
Really,
we've never been in there either, have we?
You know, I don't think we have, actually. You're right.
And, like, we don't have gems now, but if we get a shovel or something, maybe... Ooh!
Oh my god.
Okay, alright. See, okay, now we got a gem. Okay, we've seen that. We've seen that. Okay, that's those two go together. Well, that note was in the library the first time we saw it. So I think maybe it's just random where that note can spawn in. And see, I wrote down in my notebook, let me see. I want to see if this matches. The king was on D8. So, yeah, this is set up the same. Maybe we have come in here. I just don't, I thought that was the library.
Yeah, we must have.
Okay, so we with what date? There's a black king in here.
D8. Can we just put that in? Is that, or is it all numbers?
Oh, like date.
Date.
D8. Let me look. I'm writing down the chess piece. Hold on. So.
Is there a date in here somewhere?
Or is it like a king? Thursday. The only thing I can think of is if we push the numbers associated with K, I, and G on here, but I don't know those numbers just off the top of my head, and I feel like the game would tell you one way or another.
Isn't that complicated? Yeah.
What? I mean, I do like the fact that D8 comes up with date.
Right, but what date? King date. Yeah. I
Format
mean, the
of the
previous
previous.
case, the picture was in the room with it, and it was, Christmas. It was day and year. Or no, it was day, month, and day.
Yeah, 1225. The format of the previous safe.
They're not all the same date, are they? Because that would be crazy. No. Okay. Let's for something else. So that note just says Thursday. Does it give us any indication of like?
Need to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm like,
For the other thing.
it was in a picture.
It was.
And like, what are we missing? I do feel like each safe, and maybe I'm wrong on this, but like, I do feel like the solution to each safe is probably in the room with the safe.
In the room. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it was in the same room as the boudoir is very. What's written on the pen, the ink bottle?
Synka, S-Y-N-K. S-Y-N-K-A. It's the same brand that does the safes and everything. It's.
And we can't touch it? Why is it the same brand? That's weird, no?
What are we missing? I just don't know how we're supposed to get 4 numbers from anything in here.
Yeah. And I mean, presumably it's a date. So.
Just looking at everything again, like, what is my brain not seeing? We can't interact with this at all.
There.
You have seen and said the clue you need for the code, and I'll refrain from saying anything else. I mean, we can try the king thing. That's the only thing I think I've said.
It's 5, 4, 6, 4.
Nope.
Hmm. Seen and said the clue.
Whoa.
Is it the brand on the ink bottle? I find that so bizarre, but I have no idea what that would mean.
That's also the brand for every safe, or for, at least for the
Yeah,
first.
why are they the same? That's so weird.
And like, if
Or Thursday. I mean, but how are we supposed to know when Thursday is? Is it like trying to get it pulled off by our start day?
but we didn't say that. D8. What do we think that it says in full, the clue? If we count
Uh,
small
if we count small
gates,
gates.
8 dates crack 8 safes.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
No. Oh, I don't want to leave this room, but like,
Can you like maybe just try the number 8? Or I guess it would be D is 3, 3, 8. I also don't want to leave. I want to figure it out.
format of code.
Well, month and day. 4.
Oh, is it 12/8?
December?
Okay.
Holy shit.
The way I literally would have just, if I was playing
Wow.
this by myself, like off stream, like I just straight up would have not ever done that. Okay. December 8th.
Oh my gosh.
Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. A red print. Why can't it be a blueprint? We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. White Sands. I have that written down from the fortune teller. The first time he said something about a black cat, a red flag, White Sands, and a door we cannot find. Mount Holly's flexible floor plan, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit until we meet on the shore of White Sands. Now, what the hell does that mean? Secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add closed exhibit? Yeah.
Sure.
What that does, I don't know. But we've never been in there before, so.
Wow. Excellent work on figuring that out. Thank you, Decoy.
Listen, we were
Out
struggling.
of curiosity, have either you or Kat, have you guys finished the game? Or I guess, beat it. Kind of seems like a game that you could still go get secrets even if you beat it, but
Beat, yes. Finished, not close.
okay.
That's what I've heard this game does to you. Okay, yeah, if we do this, we can get back in the foundation room. Why we don't want to do that, I don't know.
Right. I feel like we haven't done anything to change it. I've got to go let Rory out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Chill.
I don't see anything different in here, so I'm just gonna continue. I want to go up one more level. That's what we like to hear. Little bird. What do we got? A trophy room. I don't think we've gotten a trophy room before. Just gonna get the steps, honestly. Ooh, and a compass. Not incredibly useful at this point, but... Right, there's not a safe in this room, is there? Just making sure I didn't miss anything. So, yeah, we've got quite a few options, honestly, at this point. Let's just see what's locked and what's not. Code check wouldn't be terrible. Undo the billiard room, though. Because, like, the compass is useful, but I don't know if it's, like, worth a dead end at the code check. Alright, so 10 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1 times, so 7, right? 10 minus 5, no, wait. My brain. 10 minus 1 is 9, minus 4 is 5, minus 2 is 3, so then 3 times 1 is 3 times 2, so 6. Do we have to go clockwise for the order of operations? Yes. 11 minus 1 is 10, 25. 20 minus 1 is 19, minus 5 is 14, no, times 2 is 28, divided by 7 is 4. Sure. I don't know if that other foundation room is locked or the dark room. I guess we'll just use it here. Alright, so we want to go all the way back through. I really want to look down this pit, but it didn't seem like it was stopping me from... Okay, it does stop me.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello. We might be done.
Oh, bummer. Okay.
We're locked out of all the things right now. I'm checking all the last rooms just to make sure. Dark room, I think, is our last option.
Do you think we have to lower that elevator somehow before we're able?
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's
see?
something to do with the boiler room, because there was elevators in there, and like if we get the power, you know how we had to have the power going to that central thing at the end?
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
like
we're like, what does this go to?
that's my best guess.
And then, do we also need to have the basement key? Like, does that take you to the basement?
Probably. So
And do those need to happen on the same day? Because holy cow.
I
is
don't
so
know if
much.
they need to. You know, with it's hard to say. I would imagine they do. I would imagine you would have to get the boiler room and turn the power on, and then that would affect the, like, I think the room itself is permanent, but I don't know if everything that you do to that room is permanent. I just don't know.
Right. So then you'd also need to get into the antechamber, which the only way we know how to do that so far is by getting the secret garden.
Well, I don't know if we need to get the secret garden.
Right. I'm not sure how else we open the antechamber drawers thus far.
Right. I think that this door on the side is open if we get to it.
Oh. We permanently opened it?
I think so.
How do we do that?
I think the secret garden.
Oh, okay.
I might be misinterpreting how that works. But my assumption in general is just that, like, unless it tells you it's a permanent thing, I think we have to do everything on one day.
It resets daily. Yeah, we have to. Yes, yeah, so we would have to.
So yeah, to me that's, gosh, it gives me the same feeling that I had trying to finish Outer Wilds.
Yeah.
Because if you've played Outer Wilds, you know what I mean. But it's like there's so many steps you have to take on the end thing of that game, and things that have to happen.
Successfully do it.
And it was very stressful for me. There's 5 levels I think I know of to open the doors. Okay.
Yeah, we've only done the one. Also, we have yet to do whatever puzzle those stained glass people are.
Yeah. Like, why are they associated with numbers? I have some of their names written down.
Yeah.
Do I know what they mean? No. Do I know what they're important for? No. Oh my god. There we go. That first one always trips me up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's redeem ourselves.
Oh boy. All right.
White box is true. The other two boxes are false. The other two boxes are empty. So if this one is true and these other two boxes are false, the other two boxes are empty would be false. And that can't be true. Right? Wait. The other two boxes are false. So this would be false. This has to be false. Or cuz like they can't be full. The other two boxes can't be full. Is what I'm saying.
No, but you're saying that has to be false?
This alone doesn't have to be false.
Okay.
Like they could, but the gems could be in here. But if this is true, and and the black box is false, then this would be saying the other two boxes have gems in them, which we know it can't be true.
Right.
So this one has to be false.
Okay. So then the other two boxes are true. No, because that says the way.
So this is false, and this is true. So they should be in here. Sometimes, I swear to God.
Wow, I don't think I ever followed that, but I'm glad you trusted your gut.
I like the dining room. Let's just go ahead and get it. We might not, ooh. Kind of like that.
I know, I do like those. I also like items.
Yeah.
It's tough.
We gotta try and get that magnifying glass. It is a good spot for a dead end. So, what does that do again? Each bedroom. Okay, I haven't drafted any yet today.
Dang. Happens quick.
Mm-hmm. Seems like a waste to spend money on or spend a gem on this when there's nowhere for them to go.
That is true. It's the only one that doesn't cut us off, though. But we can just get tabs. I don't know.
Yeah, if we get the steps and then we can branch up this side.
Yeah.
Let's just get steps. We'll get extra steps. Hey!
Oh my god!
Okay, we have a goal. We have a new mission.
The mission is clear.
Number one and most important thing, I want to read the mailroom. Show me the mailroom, please. All right. Thank you.
Secret passage. We have yet to do that. I know it costs a gem, but
We should do it though. this? I think we did come in here.
Oh, did we?
These books.
Oh, right. Oh, what color is the mailroom? Purple.
Blue.
Is it a color? It's blue.
What
Blue's not an option.
the helly? Yeah, so it's like an outdoor room, a hall, a bedroom, a red room, or I forget what this is. What does that get us?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, a shop. Okay, like a commissary or the kitchen.
Man, that's messed up.
I agree. It kind of sucks.
Where?
Bedrooms are gonna give us 5 extra steps.
Yeah.
So that's something. I don't really know. Let's just do it.
Oh,
bitch.
All right, well.
We didn't even get to go up far enough to get our meal. Alright, yeah. Just follow this back around. Oh, the outside room. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, thank you.
I was wondering what you meant by that.
It's kind of wild that we've done that much exploring and we have essentially only 8 less steps than we started the day with.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Alright, so it was on day 17, it was November 23rd, 93.
Yeah.
So today being day 20 would be the 18th would be the 24th, 19 would be 25, 20 would be so it's November 26th.
We started on this.
Oh, that's a good point. Let me check the time. Because it waits like an hour or something, right? And it opens for 4 hours after that hour. So it's like, it's 9:35. Did I read that right? Yeah. So if maybe we set it to open at like 10 and at least an hour in advance. Okay, so time lock safe, set unlock date. We want November 26th. And 11 a.m.
Yeah. Amazing. That's so exciting.
So how fast does time pass? Should we just stay here? Because it unlocks at 11, but then it's unlocked from 11 to 3, right? It's unlocked for 4 hours. So kind of slow. Okay, so we can kind of just keep an eye on other clocks. And
and go try to find a mailroom.
gotta be back here by 3 at the latest. Doing the rooms at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like that took 10 minutes just then, so let's just like knock out a few of these rooms. We do have utility and security done. Okay, so spare room, sure. Library, I'll take it.
We can read.
Yep, November 26th. Cool. Okay. Herbert Sinclair, Mary Jones, Detective Bon Margall.
Detective? Who signs a checkout book with their detective title?
The History of Arindia by Caleb. Caleb is the person who left the note in the safe that said, "I'll see you on White Sands."
Oh.
Oh, now see. Now what the hell?
Oh, that's funny. Dico said, funny thing you can read, and then you get this book.
Yeah, love that.
And the magnifying glass doesn't help.
It's just all redacted, huh? Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Agera, by the ascension of the first king, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the
Yeah.
Split the king. His 4th king split this domain into 3 equal shares for 3 kids. Granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom.
What? Those are like bold and capitalized. I feel like they're important.
Yeah, I guess, you know what, I'm just gonna take pictures of all these. I don't know if that's stupid to do or useful at all, but
Oh my gosh, it's the symbols of the flags.
Aha! And they've marked out what? The heart shape. It was like kind of an upside down V, or like a V shape, but an angular heart. Which we said was orange. Yeah, according to our deduction, this was purple, yellow, and then orange. Yeah, yellow. And then if that's the V shape, which it doesn't really look like that's the V shape.
Doesn't, does it?
Oh. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. So it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us. Though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the History of Arindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, I will say, well done, fair play. And perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Detective Bon Margall.
Redguard.
What the hell does that mean?
Redguard. Also, is guard spelled? Isn't guard G-A-U?
No, it's spelled like that.
No, it's U-A. Wow. All right. Don't mind me.
There's like 3 words that I can literally never spell. I can never get zucchini or vacuum correct.
Yeah.
They get me every fucking time. The H in zucchini can fuck right off. And I can never remember if it's the C or the U that's doubled in vacuum.
Yeah, that's
don't know why my brain just cannot and will not remember any of that. This is a long book to be redacted.
Is it the C or the U? It's the U.
I think it's the U. I'm the wrong person to ask. All right.
Yeah.
I'm curious about
For some
time.
reason, I thought when I was younger that vacuum had an N on the end. Like autumn, you know?
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Do we just go wait? I don't know. That was almost an hour that we just spent in there.
Okay,
we're just gonna go chill. I took some pictures of that book, so I'm gonna look at those while we're down here. Was there anything else useful? What did this say again? Oh, like we're gonna come find you guys.
The Redguard.
Again?
You mentioned that. Given that the Redguard.
So is that like government? Is that like
yeah,
King's Guard, basically? I don't know if we still had King at this point. Yeah. Red flag, red guard. Right. It's like and that all together and with how like overly patriotic everybody seems is giving me a very like communist Russia vibe.
it is a strange vibe. And also like called blueprints, and we're working off of blueprints. So I'm like, are we supposed to juxtapose all the red? Or
right. It's like, is this family like the descendants of this family like the like an alternate heir to the kingdom in some way, perhaps? Or I just don't know. Does this just like swing open? Do I have to click on it?
You don't have to do it from the computer, do you?
I don't think so, but I guess we'll find out. What other goals do we have to do? So we have the magnifying glass, so the mailroom would be great.
Yeah.
What other like things did we want to look into?
We want to try to get the boiler room to try to lower the elevator, maybe?
Yes. And we need the secret garden to flip that switch.
Yeah, / however else we can do it that we haven't figured out yet.
Some other alternate way. All right. We got a gem and the 7th letter.
Nice.
Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. Okay, so was this whole family kind of trying to undercut the red royal family, maybe? If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now resurfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, that's very evocative, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. All right, so Courtney.
Gosh.
So Mary is Marion, right? That's just her nickname. So
yeah, pseudonym for what she wrote.
Courtney is either Lionel's or Herbert S. Sinclair's daughter. So she's probably Lionel's daughter. She's probably Courtney Epson, I'm guessing. Is there a special anything? No special blueprints come with this one? Okay.
Wow, look at us go.
All right. 3 red letters now. Let's go this way. Is this locked though? No. Okay. 40
that
gold.
exhibit. Also the vault. We haven't had either of those.
These are security locked, which is good for us right now. What do you think?
Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That
I hate it.
spooked me a little bit. It doesn't take much. I
The
want
red crown.
I want that. I want to
The
get it.
const-
The way, if these had moved, that would have been such a horror game move.
No,
The
thank
hell is this? Oh,
you. Ooh, we have to get them all red, I bet. Wait. What?
okay. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have just clicked around on that, but dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday, I couldn't read, The routine changing of guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us, may the black skies shield us, may our fathers be proud of us. In your arms, your faithful soldier, Faro. Well, how interesting. So these just reset?
It's what it seems like. Woo! My gosh. Hey, good job.
Your allowance is oh, look at that. That's fun.
We have an allowance now.
You get 2 gold every day. This is not a bad spot for a storeroom.
Sure, yeah.
Give me that key. Thank you. Alright. Gym is off, so it won't take our steps. Don't have any other green rooms. Let's just get the gym out of there. Choose.
Alright. That's a cool one. I don't really have any items. Yeah.
I don't know that I think it's worth
Going
backtracking
back,
for
yeah.
this. Oh. Why didn't it turn off?
Why didn't it turn off?
Oh, the shelter. Thank you. Negative effects of the next 3 red rooms.
Oh, right.
Which we immediately drafted 3 red rooms, so. I think this one will definitely take our steps. Get some extra steps. She got that moon necklace on. Oh. For sure this.
All right.
So, I like that this is all done. We just
think it's-
need...
How we left it, maybe?
I think we just need to come in and activate it.
Oh, well, that's amazing. We don't have to redo the puzzle every single time.
Oh, but we do...
What does that mean?
Alright, well, the foundation is this direction. So I'm assuming we want it maybe left. It's gonna power stuff that way. Is that what we want?
Okay.
We can walk back and change it if we need to. Not every room can pass power on. Gross.
Can pass power. Oh boy.
Interesting. Okay. We didn't look for an item in here, so let me... This is just a gem. Okay.
You get keys? Unless it cuts it.
It doesn't totally cut us off, but we could get unlucky in the gymnasium.
Yeah. We have 5 gems. I mean,
But also, if we get unlucky in the gymnasium, it doesn't matter. It's that, like, you know what I mean? Like, if we... Oh, it does matter. I was thinking we were gonna try.
okay, I was.
I just ignore me. Just
okay.
disregard everything I just said. Okay. Extra delicious apples, huh?
We're never gonna get the mailroom.
It's personal at this point. Let's do the west.
Yes.
Also, they said to look up in the dark room.
Look up. Oh, the vents. Huh.
Interesting. So do you have to pay attention to which rooms have vents and make sure that that reaches the foundation? As well as get the boiler room and turn it on?
And get in to get the key, potentially.
Yeah. Ladyships.
The ladyship chamber.
Do we already have the boudoir? No.
We got to. We've never been in there. We got to. I wonder if there's gonna be a safe in here.
Silver keys in here. She got purple flags. And a
Like
white
red
queen.
and blue mixed together. Ooh, it's locked. We have a silver key. Oh, nice.
reminds me of somebody.
Like someone you know from real life.
Not personally, but like a celebrity face or something.
Yeah. What's that symbol?
I mean, it's this symbol.
And from the flag.
And from the flag.
She's got
Hmm. Oh god. Does it never end?
everything.
Girl, I don't know. You tell me. These notes that we get, I'm just like, okay. I like her, like, goose
Yeah.
umbrella. Dang, how do we get this? How do we open this?
Yeah.
We have never seen anything that would open that. And who is this man versus this man? Or is it the same man? He just looks quite different.
No, they're both on the family tree. Let me
Maybe one's her dad.
see.
No, so drunk decoys doesn't know what that means either. So that makes me feel. A little better.
So, Lady Ashlyn is the girl in the painting, and she's with Lord William Espin. And then the other guy in the locket is Simon Sinclair, and he gets with her daughter?
Weird. Unless this is her daughter's room.
Oh, and she's just got pictures of her parents.
That's gotta be what it is. Okay.
Yeah. So this is Clara's room.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Got it. Dang. Okay. This is our last door, so
Use that special key.
we gotta.
Yes.
We want the pump room though, so.
So if we see a code check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but the pump room. Is it worth it to leave that magnifying glass?
I think the pump room's more important.
Yeah, okay.
But wait. Why do we want to go to the pump room? What are we trying to move around?
I don't know. Because I think we wanted the boiler to potentially get power to the foundation, which I don't even think is going to happen.
Decoys, you
probably,
said
but-
pump room. Is that why it's in my head?
Yeah, they said water levels.
Well, they said water
'Cause
levels. That's right.
Maybe we do want to try to drain the aquarium, but we don't have the aquarium today.
I don't think it matters about having it today. I think because like we drained the
Oh.
pool, and every time we draft the pool now, it's drained.
It is drained. That's true.
But does the water levels in the foundation affect anything?
Oh,
I don't remember seeing anything about it in
there.
there.
Right. Yeah, I don't either.
can drain the fountain out front.
Reservoir.
Where the fuck is the reservoir? I still don't think we've ever been in the greenhouse. I think... How do we drain the fountain? Because even if we take all of it out and put it in the pool, there's nowhere else for it to go. You know what I mean?
Well, except in these tanks, right?
Oh, we could put most of it in the pool and then the rest in the tanks. Okay. I think we should try to do that.
Okay, I like it.
So, how do we do this again? We want to drain the fountain. And we want to drain it into the pool. So, do we need the... What tells us... Okay, so fountain is 1, pool is 6. So we want to take, I guess we want to empty the tanks into 6 and then pull as much as we can into the tanks.
Okay.
Does that make sense, or does it make more sense to do a different way? So if we want tank 1 to empty into 6, we need pump 4 on. Which is that back corner one. And we want it to pull it out, so...
Yeah.
Is that doing anything?
I think then you have to click on... Oh, no, you already...
It's the other way. Okay. Alright. So then we want to empty this tank also into 6. So can we...
Yeah. So you'd have to transfer it to the other tank, right?
Do I have to move this to do that? Or do I just have to turn the pump on?
I think it's good if you just turn the pump on.
Not that one. Okay, what am I...
You have to put power to it somehow, like...
Maybe I just have to...
Pump 2... You have to turn on pump 2.
I did.
Question mark? Oh, yeah, okay.
We could...
Well, okay, so where does the fountain... Can we put that... Which one?
That one's also pump 2.
Oh.
Pool can only drain from 1 tank. Okay. So yeah, I think we have to move the water from this tank out somewhere. So let's just look. Okay, so if we take the fountain and we want to empty it into tank 1. We need to turn pump 2 on and have this going this direction. Right? And that should...
Yeah. And then empty it into the pool and then refill both of them.
Right. So yeah, then we come back around here. And hit pool.
I think it goes the other way.
Gosh.
I know it doesn't make sense for it to go down in my head either, but...
So then we can leave that nozzle where it is. And then we want this. Shouldn't we be able to just switch it? Is that gonna be enough?
I feel like, yes.
I think we need to take this one out.
Where can we put it?
We can do one more here.
Okay, yeah.
There's still space in the pool for one more.
Okay, then how do we just transfer it between?
I think all that we have to do is switch this.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woohoo!
We'll do all of it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, the fountain will be... Hello. I don't want to necessarily do that yet. Let's at least check this room.
What's floating in the water?
I think it was like a lane line rope.
Oh.
That's what it looked like to me. Yeah.
Yeah. In a spiral.
Listen, that note is cryptic. This was a different...
That's new.
No, that's always been there, but it was a different letter.
Is
Last-
that correspond to the letter on the grid?
Oh, maybe. Third one down?
Yeah.
It does?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Yeah, I swear it was
They
an
really
I.
wanted us to learn that message that makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an I last time we were in here. Interesting. The picture game. Alright, we got a lot of shit. What can we... Compass doesn't go with anything. I'm assuming same with the coin purse. So far we've only ever found one thing that can be combined.
I know.
Oh, food. Okay, cool. That's a long ways away, I think. Have to go down. And then through. Yeah, that's like all the way back around. It's an option if we need it. Alright. 1 squared is 1 plus 2. No. So is it 3 squared then? Yeah, okay. So 16, 15, 1. 4, 8, More keys feels good. Especially up here. Don't hate the courtyard.
Yeah.
Got another box in here.
Man. I mean, I guess we have more keys now, but...
Well,
rather
so
only
this
use
door's
it.
going to be unlocked for sure. Okay.
Wow. Hmm.
I mean, that gets us in there.
Well,
Oh, but we don't have the
I
lever.
don't have it open.
All right, well, I'm going to do that. What's this way? Drawing room.
Sauna. We've been in the sauna yet?
We did go in there, yeah.
What gets a lockpick if you hardly can?
Look around here. What do you mean?
The umbrella and the horses. Is there a safe in here?
There's a pawn. Do I have that written down? No.
Can we use the magnifying glass on anything in here?
Mm. Yeah, maybe there's like a safe behind a portrait or something. Oh.
Oh. I think it's hilarious that you said that, and then literally a second later, there was a safe behind a portrait.
Poke it into existence. Okay. Clue was the picture in the middle.
Oh, the one that's on the actual easel?
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the candle. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Now, our favorite game.
The code.
The
I mean,
code.
obviously there's pictures with 3 things in them.
Now, good luck on the code. Okay, great. Great.
There's also the arrows underneath things. What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just the design. Because they, like, every single thing has one on it, and it points both ways. So I don't know what to read from that. The spread of feet. Right, it's like... Is it the same as the gate code? Do we remember what the gate code was? Wasn't it like 1128 or something?
Oh my gosh, because it's people's gate?
Yeah, I think that's what we're getting
Count
at.
small gates. That's interesting.
Was that what that code was?
I don't remember.
It's
Why
funny
am I?
because my very first note I took was outside gate code blank 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 blank, and then we got it, and I just typed that shit in and forgot about it. Feels
If we
weird to me
count
that it would
small
be the
gates,
same.
do you think that applies to this?
Maybe. Yeah.
If we count small gates, 8 dates crack.
So maybe. Oops. Small gates in here potentially.
Yeah, like
There's
okay.
one on this wall.
Do you think her gate is small? Probably, huh?
Yeah. But so is that one up there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe it's 7. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 4, 8, 0 in some order.
Well, okay, so what would the order?
So 7, 4, 8, 0. So 4, 8, 0, 7. 8, 0, 7, 4.
What? Go back to the wall of 4.
I counted that one and these 3.
Okay.
These are like medium.
Yeah, they really don't seem small to me. I think you're right.
So 4 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Yeah.
And then this one has none, right?
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do we think maybe it's the woman doesn't count because the umbrella guys are even smaller than hers?
Maybe? To me, it seems like small, medium, and large.
Yeah.
But maybe we're only meant to count her steps. So, there's only one of... So, 1...
I don't know. I think the umbrellas are even smaller than hers.
Yeah. Count small gates. 8 dates create 8 saves.
Do you think like 0874, like month year? Or
How many different versions of that number can there be? Is it 16? Is it just 4 times 4?
too many? Yeah. It's
The code is a date, but it is based off the pictures. 1.
You think it's, oh, how many times that guy shows up?
Maybe? So like 1, 3. Yeah, 3, 4. Two?
That's not a date. Hmm.
Date based off the pictures.
Why are they facing different directions?
There's 13 pictures on this wall, so it's not just like count the pictures. How do we derive a date from this? Also, the word gate, at least as we have it written out on the code, is it spelled differently?
That's true. It's spelled like an actual gate.
Right, not GAIT.
So the other two saves have been December, like starting with 12.
Right.
If we move the other direction, well, then it would be 12:43, and that's still not.
Hmm.
Which way is he pointing on the big wall? Do you think we have to count only the ones that are going left?
That would be 1, 2, 0, 1, 12:01.
Try 1021. Wait. No. 1 1. Like if we also moved left. 1 1 2.
11102. What you said?
I think so. No. Okay. I'm kind of grasping at straws.
Yeah. The spread of feet, also known as a gait. So, I mean, I do feel like it is something to do with that. And, like, it lines up too well. The fact that these gates in here are measured. And we have something about small gates.
Count small gates.
So, what were the numbers we came up with? We came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We had
6, 7,
7480.
7, 4, 8, 0. So it could be July of 84. Could be
They've all been month, year so far. I mean, there's only been.
no. It's been we had month and day.
Or I meant month and day. Sorry. Yeah.
And those four numbers can't make a month and day.
Wouldn't make a month. Yeah. Can we? If we could just humor me and just count the smallest one. The little umbrella dudes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. There's a bunch. 6, 0,
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. So 7, 3. Five?
Well, that still doesn't make a month and day. Dang.
And we did it where we were counting only her, right?
I don't think we ever finished that.
That would be 2, 1, 1, 0.
Could be 12, 10.
12, 1. 11, 20.
Or
11:02.
or 10, 21.
Or 2:11. 10:21. Oofa doofa. What could this be? I do not know.
Yeah. It's underneath a portrait of her, right?
It
The
is.
safe one.
Yeah.
Why is that umbrella picture sometimes in sets of 3?
I don't know.
Oh, other things are in 3 too.
It's a common room. Yeah, but I just don't know how much more insight I'm going to have on it in the future. versus right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we've been given the information, unless there's another big hit on solving this somewhere that we don't have, but I feel like we've got what we need.
Do we continue to stare at it, or do we mull it over?
We can mull it over.
Darumpus. We don't have a gem. Damn.
We sure don't. This also locks us out of the...
Oh, I see.
Damn it.
Oh, we don't have gems. Oh.
I feel like these statues are gonna tell us something, but we can't go in there right now. Well, I think we're cut off no matter what.
Oh, right, because you have to go around when you use the Chamber of Mirrors. Because we won't be able to, like, walk through.
Correct.
Bummer.
Yeah, that stinks. Okay. Are we definitely fully cut off? I think we are. We got so many components that we needed.
Can't believe we never found the mailroom.
Again, twice now. It's quite something how long it's taking to get that one room.
I know.
All right. I got at least one more try. We'll try and speed run and get the magnifying glass in the mailroom if we can somehow manage to do that.
Because it's our goal, it's not happening.
Yeah. We just need to move on.
Once we, like, do it, it'll happen all the time.
Or the office, yes.
Yeah.
I really want to get in there. Oh, the fountain's drained today.
Oh, yeah.
What happens to the fountain? Oh, there. Oh. Oh.
No way.
Book is down here.
No way, no way, no way. This is so much cooler than I was expecting.
Secrets. Oh! Lauren.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it tells us that it's the basement door!
Yeah, it's that same symbol that was on the key.
What the fuck is in the foundation room?
Bro.
Where's that elevator go?
Totally misled on that being... I mean, maybe that's another entrance to the basement? I have no idea, but... What in the world? Okay. A hovel?
Special floor plans now cost additional steps.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I mean, we'll do it once, just because I want to see the room, and, you know, we might as well. Who was living in here?
Look, a shovel.
Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravane. Oh, this dude. What's his name? Denny? Denny Ravane? Yep.
The one that they were like, forward his mail?
Yeah, they fired him. And he was also, I think, mentioned in the note in the car. Talking about, like, meeting up to do the drop the goods or whatever.
Oh. Right.
Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the ground have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms, in particular, has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Damn. I like how they literally are like, you have to leave your hovel. She even called it a hovel.
Yeah.
We got 3.
What is gonna happen?
I don't know. I'm so curious. Okay. What did this do again? Okay, we spend footsteps
Gems.
instead of gems mostly today.
Oh, the allowance. Fun.
Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service, and that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. All right. All right, cool.
Thanks, man. Can't believe you get to the basement through the fountain. Ooh, items maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get the magnifying glass?
Yeah. Please. Please. Gems and coins.
Damn.
Alright, there's a black pot in here. Running out of room to write these. Let's walk in. Oh, a keep card? No. Coupon book. There's Swan. Give me
Back
that
to back.
den. I love the den.
This is the room I'd want to be in.
Okay. Maybe we get to drain this today?
Well, if we do that, then
The fountain is.
we have to refill the fountain. Oh, we have a shovel today?
We do. Wah wah. I don't know what to do with a broken lever. I don't know if we've ever.
It seems like you can combine it with stuff in the workshop, but not always.
Yeah. gonna be running out of steps quick.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a safe in here?
I think I remember something being locked in here.
Thought I remembered a safe in here. I guess I made that up.
Hmm.
This room can transfer power.
Goodness.
Alright. 19. 16 divided by 8.
Oh.
So, do we do like 13 minus 10, then square that?
Well, it couldn't be 13 minus the square, 10 squared, so yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Never been in the vault. Although,
9 steps, though.
yeah. Whoa.
Maybe we craft a kitchen or a commissary
Yeah.
today so we can spend our money.
Friday, November 27th. Guess it's another way to see the date.
Yeah. Also tells us the day of the week, which is... I'll write that down as well. Just in case we ever need to know. Darien, 20.
A white castle. Rook? Whatever they're called.
Both. It depends on what country you're in. What if just like one of these you could click on? You just like had to know which one it was. Reminds me of that Taskmaster task where everybody had pictures of their hands.
Oh my gosh. That one, yeah. I was thinking about it afterwards and I was like, I really don't think I could do that.
Yeah, I don't... Unless I had my rings on or something. Because I do have rings that I like never take off, but like I
Yeah.
depends on which way my hand was facing and stuff.
I think they made you take off the ring.
All right. I guess this
Oh,
store
decoys.
was...
Do you watch Taskmaster 2? We're big Taskmaster fans.
If we're gonna do the silver key, we should do it in here.
I haven't seen any of the... Oh my gosh, these rooms are terrible.
They really are. I want breaker box. Australia, New Zealand are good
Ooh.
too. I've only
Honestly.
watched the first season of New Zealand, but it's a lack of time issue that I have not gotten back to it. We should probably get the kitchen.
Because of steps.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Do we have?
Ooh.
We've got 3, so that would be an extra 15.
Okay. Or just plus 15.
One's a lot cheaper.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Okay,
I'm just gonna. Should we just buy all of this?
yeah.
We're gonna need it.
We're loaded.
We're gonna need it. All right.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the new season yet, Hannah?
Yeah, I'm up to speed with the new one.
I'm like, I don't know. I kind of want to wait for it all to be out so I can binge it.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good cast this season.
I have been seeing the little like clips that they put on their social media, and it does seem very fun. And obviously, I love Jason Manzukis.
Yeah. I have a massive
The
crush.
Office. We
Oof.
can read the emails from The Office.
We can.
Finally. And I think there's a safe in here.
What the hell is that?
Why is it pointing to the left?
Why is it what?
There's a hand in here pointing to the left.
Oh my god, there is.
Office. Bedroom is down.
Which one was pointing up?
The mirrors room. What the heck does that mean?
I don't know. Is that a king? I think that's a king.
It is a king.
Alrighty. I'll see. Bridget's all normal this time. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. March of the Count. Why is that in black?
Queen, Lord, Baron.
We picture taken.
March. So 03.
Okay, all right. I follow. I'm with you. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Got upgrade disc, which is cool because do we have to be in the security room or can we just use that here?
I don't know.
What is that? Antechamber.
The broken lever.
Lever in the in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. So the greenhouse lever.
So we could get the broken lever and then get the greenhouse to open one of the antechamber doors.
To open the southern door, I guess. Because the west door is opened by the secret garden. We don't know what does east, but maybe this one does south.
Yeah, we have yet to be in the greenhouse.
Yeah, we just pass it over like the couple times it's come up. Where's that safe?
We can insert the disc.
Where that safe at though?
I know, cause the picture.
Where that though? Let me exit and insert this first. Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Permanently enhance. Yep. 3 gem prize, 2 wind up keys. So if we fuck up.
No.
The gem prize is equal to red rooms in your house. I hate that.
No, I like 3.
Yeah.
Just give us more.
Just more, please. Thank you. That's a good one, though. We get that at least once every go round. Okay. I'm going to pay everybody. I don't know what that does. Spread golden estate. Can facilitate
everybody.
a modest distribution. Coins withdrawn. Spread gold now? Okay. Oops. Yeah, no, shit. You can't just hit enter. What fun things are we going to find out in emails?
No.
I don't think anyone else had access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're rooting for you. That's so cute. I remember that. Schedule change special orders.
Oh. The magnifying glass.
Give it to me. Okay, cool. So it will be there. From Anne Babbage regarding next week. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. DC power regarding fuse box repair. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off blue, green, white, red, purple. What did that do? Oh my god.
Ooh.
Also, what do you mean white? I've never made it turn white before. Thank you for the due diligence.
You have actually.
Have I? I might be.
I kind of remember that. I might be making it, but.
Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this
well, you know how to do that real well.
Yeah, I can do purple really well. But I don't know if I like it might be tricky to get them purple and then leave that one white and then get them all to the colors at once.
Yeah.
If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service visit next week. Okay. That's it, right?
Fun. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
This fucking safe is gonna
We
haunt
missed some.
me.
Oh, there's money too.
Yeah, we spread gold around the estate, so it should just show up places. All right.
When you say we missed a button, did you mean like on the desk to open the safe? Is there a button in here? Oh.
Ah. Maybe that's what the hand is pointing at? Because I did come over to this panel for that reason, because I was like, maybe the safe's behind here.
Why is the one in the bedroom pointing down?
Dad, I don't have a question for you. But it makes sense that the mirror one was pointing up, like some sort of secret in there.
Right.
So, like, what's going on in the bedroom?
Look at that bedroom.
All right. Date.
Okay, March something. Is my guess.
It said March of the Count as well. So, Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, Major, and there's all these busts in here.
Yeah.
So maybe it's how many counts there are?
Okay. What does a count look like?
Well, we've got different people with different titles, right? Because, like, this dude is Sinclair. We could just try the different amounts. So there's, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of that dude. Okay. There's Mustache Man. Different Mustache Man. 2 Mustache Men. So maybe a 3, 2. No. What does this say again? One more time. Flight of the Queen. March of the Count. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons. Herrings of the Major. Well, so there's I think those two are the only ones there's doubles of. There's this mustache guy. I think there's only one of him. Unless one of those people is something. What's this picture? Oh, it's her. Okay.
I mean, you could try 0301. Did you already try that? You did.
Mm-hmm. Ridiculously close earlier.
With the guy,
With the
do you
count
feel like,
dude?
I
With this
mean,
dude?
he is on
One.
top of the safe.
Yeah. So, like, one of him, two of him, three, four. Did I just miss one? Is there something on the desk?
Do you think we just need to switch, like March goes last? Like 0403?
Is it? I'm wondering, because there's 5 here.
Yeah.
Month is first is normal. Because there's like one, there's only one queen in here. How would we get a date out of that, though? I'm just wondering if the picture is one of them.
Did you try 0305?
So is it 0303 then? Yeah. He just counts as the third
Oh.
for one of them. March 3rd. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands not involving the police and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again, once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You're already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there have been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you that there was never any tangible danger.
Us?
Yeah, I think that's us.
Okay.
I love that. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, all enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when you tell us that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh your culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X.
And the 8 is sideways.
And the 8 is sideways.
Interesting. Why do I think the maid's room is red?
I mean, I hadn't really thought about it. Why do you think the maid's room is red?
I don't know. But red is everywhere. And I'm like, is the maid specifically tied to like the blackmailing or just why the maid? I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems very symbolic. Like the colors all seem very intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one girl's room was purple, you know?
I do know. Yeah, the color. Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on with like the color symbolism in this game. And the red rooms, at least blueprints wise, all have negative effects, and then maid's room is one that does.
Why her?
Am I losing my mind? Okay. Yeah, we just haven't come in here yet. We haven't gotten the frickin'... Yikes. We needed those. Yeah, this whole day's been kind of a... Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, can we go in the bedroom? I really want to look at the the hand pointing down.
The hand? Yeah. Sure thing. It's pointing down.
Is there anything on the floor to look at?
Not that I can really see. Don't think there's anything to...
Okay, but why is there a hand pointing down? What's that underneath the footstool thing? The ottoman.
This, yeah, I don't know. I can't crouch or anything, so I think it's just like a little box, or maybe even just the design of the footstool. I don't know.
Wow, it bothers me so much.
I would agree. Cool.
Nice, love it.
Woo, a single coin. We rich today. Thank you. I have been waiting. Alright, we want to turn this off. Now. This might take a bit. So, we have to make them all purple first. I can do that. Maybe. There we go. No. Oh my god. So when you push a blue next to a red, it turns it purple. All right. So the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. And now we want this one to be off, this one to be blue. So we went off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay, interesting. So which one do we want white? This one needs to be white. This one needs to be off. Blue, green. Oh, damn. So this one needs to be red, and then this one needs to be blue. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Oh my god, what is happening?
Ooh,
Hold on. Hold on. Hello? The fuck?
Yo. Yo.
Oh my god. Huge.
Oh.
Huge.
That was so fun.
Yeah, for sure we'll check that out. Do we want to just go check it out now? Or...
We only have 14 steps left, so maybe?
I think if it's just open, we can check it out at the beginning of the next day too.
That's true.
Which might be better. Can we get back up here at all? I don't know that it's really worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we definitely can. Alright then, we'll just go back through. So, bedroom. Do we want to use a key here?
Sure, we've got 3.
I'm just... I think...
Or straight, I see.
No,
So we have to connect it.
we want to go this door.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, I think we have to turn this off.
I don't remember how.
I think it's as simple as that. Oh, does that stay on?
It looks like
Interesting.
it.
I thought that would turn off. Uh,
6 steps. What requires 6 steps?
I don't mean something that would require.
We also have. It would be really cool to get a freezer. We have so much money.
Only one box is true. The black box contains the gems. The blue box contains the gems. Okay, well then, if only one box is true, it can't be this box. So blue has to be false. So 2 boxes are true. 1 box is false. Right? Only one box is true. Black box contains the gems. Blue box contains the gems.
Which means it would have to be the white box that contains the gems, because if the blue box is the one that is true, then that's the only one that. Oh no, it can be more than one. Well, yeah, it would have to be the only one that is true if it is true. Otherwise, it's false.
And if it is false, these two we have no way of knowing. Right?
Yeah.
So the only thing that tells us conclusively. So how do
I know.
What did you just say, that the white one has to be true?
If the blue box is true.
If the
Then
blue
it's
box
the
is
white.
true, then
Those are both false.
these are both false, which means it's in white.
It's in white, right?
So I think you're right. I think it's in white. I follow that logic too.
Okay.
Pulling the trigger.
Hey, 3 gems.
Feels pretty good. It's on a day where we can't use them. Okay.
Unless we got the freezer, which we don't know.
We just like don't have any steps left.
No, I know.
It's sad times. And we're gonna I was like, we're gonna come in here and get the mail room and not have the magnifying glass, but maybe
That would be so fun. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's the option. I would have screamed.
So we only have 7 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, it has to go this way. 1, 2, 3. Coming in and out of the bedroom doesn't really get us anything.
No.
Can we get back to the kitchen? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th step, we get back there, and it'll just end the day for us.
Damn.
I'm still gonna walk it because there might be food in the dark room. On some like crazy off chance.
So much fun.
Yeah, it's a crazy amount of money, honestly. Nope, just a gem.
Wow, we have so many gems. I really wish we could freeze this.
Yeah. bad.
Aw.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's go look at the gem cave and then
Yeah, I just want to
then-
look at it. And then I'll just save and quit.
okay.
If you do that, does it use up that day? I don't know that it matters if we use up a day, but I just want to go see it. It was over here, right? Oh yeah, it's over here. Oh! Oh my god, what does it do? 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 Oh my god.
What the fuck? No.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're gonna go check that out. Here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're gonna
Mine?
need more than this, especially if we're gonna limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. Interesting. Okay. The boss informed us that there are 2 ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done.
Huh.
This is so much like the Snow White ride.
It is, yeah.
The way they're so just like popping out of the walls like that. Okay, what the fuck is this glass elevator thing that we just unlocked? So many secrets. So this thing, whatever it is gonna be permanent, right? Because the flames have stayed on.
Yeah, that's to be.
Hello? Take me. This seems chill.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're in the secret tunnel.
Oh,
Oh gosh. Scripps and Redford Mining Company. Ooh, this was 1915.
Wow.
As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew was first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed, has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. I'm a little creeped out.
Yeah.
Just because literally ever since, like, Until Dawn, I really don't fuck with mines.
Mines. I know.
What is this? What is this?
I was waiting for when we could actually place chess pieces.
We don't.
It's the board. Like
the room board, yeah.
yeah.
So, do we just have to place them where we think? Well, but the rooms can change.
I know, and they always stay the same in the rooms, from what we can tell.
Yeah, the piece that's in each room is always the same. So do we
Yeah.
have to, like, get these pieces on our room board and then come in here and place them accordingly?
Ooh, that's a good theory.
All right. I'm going to take notes for next time.
Yeah.
So our
Maybe
current goals. Mailroom with mag glass.
Yeah.
Chessboard
In
pieces.
tunnels.
And we need to get,
Power to the
we need a knight, a pawn, a bishop. Is it just one of each?
rook, queen, king.
Rook,
Yeah.
queen, king. Yeah, just one of each.
All white.
All white?
All the pieces are white.
These look straight blue to me.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
I
interesting. I assumed it
I'm-
was like the lighting, but now that you said blue, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, we can, there's definitely more white pieces in the mansion than black. So that
Yeah.
sort of makes sense that it would be all white ones. Do not remove from sight. What the hell is this?
Sigils, realm sigils.
This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines? And what does that tell us of the kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meanings.
Ooh, this is gonna be
To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements. 4 things: the core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, but it's cut off what they mean.
Yeah, that sucks.
Are we gonna find these pages? Maybe.
I'm just taking pictures of all of this. This is crazy. This is Bannerless Martial Fog, but not red. Okay. There's more.
those are the other two access points that the boss mentioned.
Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah. So we need to mailroom with the mag glass, chessboard pieces. We need to
We
get
want to get
to
power to the foundation.
power to foundation.
Which seems really hard. Basement key. Did you already write that?
I did not. Basement key.
The
All right.
outer room. Check with the outer. What do you mean?
Oh, they just mean
Oh.
just go like check what our
Yeah.
free room of the day is.
I think we've used. Have we been in the tool shed? Yeah, I think we've done all of this so far.
Been to all three of these, yeah. Yeah, so I'll just pick that one.
All right.
And I think I'm just gonna Alt F4 out of the game so that we don't have to use up this day. Well, honestly, no, I'll just save. I'm not really that worried about it.
Yeah, if there's no time limit.
Because we would have to redo the blue flame thing and turn that knob again and stuff. Alrighty. Well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Abandoned project.
Yeah, we were like, maybe never mind. But yeah, that was a good one. It's very fun, very satisfying. Yeah, and we'll play again at our next available opportunity. We'll see you guys then.
Good night.
Have a good night. Bye.